in a New York state of mind.
Guys, it is our first day in New York. We are up. It is 6 o'clock. Is it even 6 o'clock yet?
Yes.
It's 6 o'clock and we're off to ess-a-bagel to get our first ever New York bagel. I'm not even hungry, but I mean when in New York, right? What are you gonna get? Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna get.
Chicken parmesan.
Could I just get a cinnamon raisin bagel with the blueberry cream cheese, please? Cinnamon cream cheese, that is. Holy God. Wow! That cream cheese is crazy. It literally tastes like the top of a carrot cake. That is unreal. How are we gonna work out after this? We were planning on working out after this.
Great.
How are we gonna eat in this country?
I'm in danger!
That's spectacular. I would rate mine, but it would be a 10. It was so good. I'm so defeated. I'm so full. How are we gonna eat for the rest of the day? That was so good. That was... I really wasn't sure if I was going to mention coffee places in this video, but we came to Think Coffee, first coffee in America. Well, technically we got one at the hotel, but first American coffee, and all I can say is it's weaker than British coffee. I will be trying to Dunkin' Donuts, so I 100% will be trying to Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I kind of flopped on day one. After that bagel, I was absolutely stuffed and low-key felt like there was a brick in my stomach. I definitely shouldn't have eaten the whole thing.
How is it?
Good?
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah.
So, in the afternoon, I kind of just tried my boyfriend's Popeyes that he got. It was my first time trying an American biscuit, and to all my Brits out there, it tasted like a terrible scone. I'm sorry, Americans watching this video, but your biscuits were so bad. Well, the Popeyes ones were bad anyway. At least the chips and gravy kind of redeemed themselves, and then for dinner, I just got a chipotle bowl. Very basic, I know, but there's better eats tomorrow, I promise. After a whole week of indulging in the amazing food in New York, honestly, the thought of meal prepping again sounds like a lot. But that is where the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh, comes in. HelloFresh makes it so easy to keep the good eats coming even when I'm back home. With their weekly subscription, fresh ingredients are delivered directly to your door, and their step-by-step recipe cards make cooking an absolute breeze. Plus, it is absolutely perfect for summer. Whether you're planning a staycation or heading out on holiday, HelloFresh has you covered for cooking when you finally get back. You can pause your subscription while you're away, and then a fresh box will be waiting for you when you get home. I absolutely love how HelloFresh allows me to spend less time in the kitchen and more time outdoors during summer. Their meals start at just £3.15 per serving, and that is not even including the discount. My personal favourite dish to make from HelloFresh are the barbecue burgers. They are so simple and so delicious. And plus, if you have any leftovers, you can easily save them for meal prep later on in the week. If you want to give HelloFresh a try, you can use my code LIVEWITHSARAH at checkout and get 60% off your first box and an additional 20% off every single box you order within the next 2 months. And for my fellow girlies who also love a sweet treat, you'll also get free desserts for life using my discount. Just scan the QR code on screen now or click the link in the top of my description box. Trust me, you are absolutely gonna love how easy HelloFresh makes meal times. But for now, let's get back to me eating my body weight in food in New York. It's a beautiful morning to go and get some more bagels. Woo! Oh look, it's there. So it is. Can I get a cinnamon raisin bagel with the roasted apple cinnamon cream cheese, please? I don't know if you guys can hear me because it's super loud in here, but we're currently at Tompkins Square Bagels. I got the blueberry cinnamon. Cinnamon raisin bagel with blueberry. Oh, that was yesterday. Cinnamon raisin bagel with apple cream cheese. That's what I got. Look at the swirling, the detail on that. Oh my god, that looks insane. Let's get a cross section. looks unreal. That is so good.
Oh my god. They were so good.
Wow. I really feel like my downfall on this trip was getting sweet bagels 2 mornings in a row. Don't get me wrong, they were absolutely delicious, but the amount of cream cheese they put in these bagels, and let me tell you, I was just getting bagels and straight up cream cheese. It was a rookie move. It was definitely a rookie move, and it destroyed me for the rest of the day. But would I recommend it? Absolutely. Would I do it again the next time I go? Absolutely. This apple and cinnamon cream cheese, it was to die for, paired with the cinnamon bagel. Delicious. How many would you rate that 1 out of 10?
9.7.
What was yesterday's bagel place?
9.
So you thought that was better than the ess-a-bagel? Wow. It was pretty good, to be fair. The ess-a-bagel was so good though because it was so warm. My bagel was so warm, and it was like the warm cinnamon raisin bagel with the blueberry cream cheese. Maybe I'll have to get a savory one next time and then I'll compare it. But now we're literally just bodied a whole bagel, and now we're on our way to Levain Bakery to get the cookies because it's like 7 AM right now, and I feel like they're just going to be so fresh. So I might go into a sugar coma at 7 AM.
Big bag, big bag.
Hi, can we do chocolate chip walnut cookie and the dark chocolate peanut butter chocolate chip cookie? So we'll just do a little taste test since we just had a big ass bagel. That looks so good. Let's do a bit with serious chocolate chips, okay? That is insane. Chocolate chips in the UK could literally never. That was so good. Okay guys, I'm actually editing this video right now, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of Levain Bakery lore. This cookie was designed by the owners of Levain to give them energy for a triathlon. Can you imagine eating this big ass chocolate chip cookie right before doing any sort of workout? These women must be built differently, because I know if I ate that before working out, I would throw up all over the floor. How do you do it, girlies? How do you do it? Guys, we are now going to our first pizza place of the trip. Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you excited? I'm not even hungry. The bagel that I had this morning honestly has done me over again. I can't eat bagels and expect to eat after them, I swear to God. But we're going to Joe's Pizza. Hopefully it's good.
Sorry about that.
Oh my God, that looks so good. Right, honorary bite. So as you guys can see, we got the pepperoni pizza. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this pizza was rather mid, and I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe it's because I ate that bagel this morning and it filled me up a bit too much. But I took a bite of this pizza and I was thoroughly disappointed. Maybe this is just what New York slices are like, but from a girl who's used to Italian pizza babes, this just wasn't it for me. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad bit of pizza, but honestly, wasn't my favorite. I'm sorry. So after literally 2 minutes of finishing our pizza at Joe's, we somehow ended up at Hamburger America, which is like a really cute American hamburger diner, I guess. And this was the best burger I've had for the entire trip. If I can recommend one burger place, I would honestly put this above 7th Street Burger. And 7th Street Burger is a really good flipping burger. So if you really want a good burger in New York, I'm pretty sure we were in Soho area, this is the burger to try. I actually prefer that over the pizza. Oh, it's so good. The little pickles.
No, take it out when I try it.
Oh, they're not good pickles. So for dinner this night, we decided to go to a Korean barbecue spot, and this was my first time ever trying Korean barbecue, so I really did not know what to expect. But what we ordered was just like a beef platter to share between two, and there was so much food. They come out and they cook everything for you, and honestly, I'm a steak well done type of girly, and I had my steak medium rare on this occasion, and it was absolutely delicious. My boyfriend was kind enough to give me the top of the little egg souffle, but he said his egg was a little bit burnt on the bottom, but I couldn't relate. My egg was completely perfect on top. I'm just a passenger princess in all regards in this life. But honestly, this steak was so melt in your mouth. They come around and they cook 3 rounds of steak for you, and they ask you how you want it done. So if you're like me and you do prefer a cremated steak, I'm sure they may be a little bit offended because it is almost blasphemy to the steak world, but they will do it for you. But we got medium, and we had lots of pickled veggies. The best thing though, honestly, was the service. Everyone was so flipping nice in here, and I would highly recommend it. We have come to Slate Cafe for, it's supposed to be brunch, but it's breakfast. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I got avocado toast with hot honey and a side of chicken because we've had like no protein this trip. It kind of looks like avocado paste on toast. I think I need salt. So much better with salt. Now, if I thought that pizza earlier in the week was mid, there is nothing more mid than the breakfast I had this morning. I'm sorry, this was absolutely disgusting. The avocado on toast was snot on toast. This sounds so entitled, but the chicken was also the driest thing I've ever eaten. And I am a gym girly who eats dry chicken. It was Slate Cafe, babe. You've let yourself down. I would rate this 2 maximum out of 10. I wouldn't recommend it. And then next up on the agenda, of course, we had 7th Street Burger. Now, I mentioned this one earlier. She is a great burger. I think we just got the hamburger single again. I honestly cannot remember what we ordered. I should have written this down in my notes at least, but this was a solid 7 out of 10 burger. Not as good as Hamburger America, but I would highly recommend you try it if you are close by a 7th burger. And then for dinner on this day, we actually went to a ramen spot. I saw this spot on a couple of YouTube videos I watched, and it is basically a little spot that originated in Japan where you get your own individual booth. Like, you literally don't have to speak to anyone the whole time you're here, and you can eat ramen by yourself. Perfect for a little solo day. But basically the idea is you order your food on a little iPad at the front, and then they assign you to like a little seat and your own little booth. It is so cute. And there's this little flap where people put your food through. Like, you don't even see your server the whole time. It is amazing for all my introverted girlies out there. And this was my first time ever having like a big bowl of ramen. Like, don't get me wrong, when I was younger I used to love super noodles, but this was my first ever authentic ramen, and they give you all the toppings and you really kind of like build it yourself. I felt like a kid again, but it was absolutely delightful. Also, in this video you may see a running theme of me not being able to use chopsticks and my boyfriend trying to teach me how to use chopsticks, but it's okay. We're learning. We're learning. My boyfriend's also Chinese, and I think he hates me a little bit for not being able to use them, but you know what? It adds to the character development, I guess.
Most people nowadays say, I have no time. Of course you don't. Because you are not aware of the present.
First up on the agenda today, of course, we had to go back to ess-a-bagel, and I got the same bagel that I got the first time round. I'm sorry, I'm a creature of habit. And you may be thinking, Sarah, there's so many beautiful, amazing, stunning bagel places in New York. Why are you getting the same bagel over and over again? No idea. I honestly don't have a rational answer for that, apart from the fact that I'm scared to eat food that I've never eaten before. And then, because New York is absolutely scorching in summertime, we decided to get a little bit of ice cream, so we went to Nana's Green Tea, because it was only like 10 minutes away from us, and apparently the matcha from here is absolutely delicious. So we went with the matcha ice cream and also like the matcha parfait, and it came with red bean and also mochi and some cornflakes. I think they were cornflakes, and the bottom had like this matcha jelly in it, and it was so good. Oh, it also had whipped cream and like this matcha sauce on top. And honestly, I am not a girl who eats red bean, but the red bean was delicious on this. I couldn't believe it. The mochi was a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, because it had no flavour to it. I don't know if that's just authentic mochi. I wasn't too sure about it, but overall I would rate this place a solid 8 out of 10 and would recommend it to any of my matcha lovers out there. Hey girly pops, me editing again. Now, some of you are probably going to judge me very harshly for our next food place, but listen, as a Brit living in the UK, with this food place not being in the UK, you have no idea how much I've wanted to try this. And also how many people have told me that it's really overhyped and it's not worth it and it's too sweet and it's gross and it's, well, listen, I needed to try these cookies, okay? Please don't judge me. They were really good. They were okay. I'm not going to say they're really good, but you'll understand when you see what you're about to see. Guys, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. We finally are trying crumble cookie. I am gonna die. I've literally wanted to try this since we got here. We've been here 3 days, in New York for 3 days, and I'm not really sure what flavors we have here. I think, holy shit, these are so big. We've got chocolate chip cookie. There's a blueberry one, sugar cookie, and then an M&M's one. It was called like the original. Holy Jesus, these are so big. It smells buttery. Let's try it. That is so good. Oh my god. Soft, buttery. That's such a good chocolate chip cookie. Okay, I think this is a blueberry something. Is this lemon? Bit of blueberry there. That was disgusting. Ew. That one's really bad. That one's absolutely disgusting. Sugar cookie, these are so soft. Holy mother of Jesus Christ. That one is amazing. I don't know where they went wrong with that blueberry one. That was disgusting. M&M's. Where did I get so lucky in this life? That's good. Solid 8 out of 10. Now, I'm just gonna add as a little aside here. I did eat this whole box. Do I regret it? Yeah. I was not the same. I was not the same after that. I don't know how people eat those cookies. Like, genuinely, after 2 bites, my body was like, no, we can't eat this ever again. Like, you need to put this box in the bin. But my brain was like, sugar and butter. Get this in my tummy. And I felt awful. After eating this whole box, I wasn't the same. The holiday kind of like, after that. And everything I ate kind of like just didn't sit well with me. So if you're gonna eat crumble, don't eat the whole box, babe.
I mean, I hit rock bottom. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
I mean, somehow after eating that crumble, I managed to have a slice of pizza for dinner, and this wasn't the best pizza I've had. This was worse than Joe's. So if you are around this pizza joint, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. It wasn't that bad pizza. The best slice was this slice that I'm having right now. I think it was the New York style pizza, just the cheese pizza. It was pretty good. I'd rate it probably about a 7 out of 10 though. It wasn't that great. I won't lie to you. I mean, you can't not come to New York and not go to an American style diner. This was on our list for a while, to be honest, and this was honestly just the closest one that was in the closest proximity to our hotel. But it was so good. I will not lie to you, these chocolate pancakes were, lack of a better word, bussin'. They were really good. I haven't had authentic American pancakes. Is that a thing, authentic American pancakes? I had them with maple syrup and they were so good. And also, I got like a Greek yogurt parfait with this with fruit because I was like, we've got to get a bit of health in here, vibes, which was really good. It had like granola, some fruit, also like a jam or like a jelly, I guess they call it in America, parfait at the bottom, and it was so good. Guys, today we have another cookie review. This time not crumble, but insomnia. Everyone was telling me that insomnia is so much better than crumble. I don't know, crumble was pretty good, not gonna lie. I mean, it was very sweet, but like kind of good. We just got one. She's so small. We just got one cookie to try today, and also everyone in the last video was like, why don't you have milk? Well, got milk today, bitch. Also, this was hot when we first got it, but now it's cold because we had to travel back with it, and I wanted to show you guys what it was gonna taste like. So let's get a little, ooh. Oh, she's gooey. Okay. Oh my god, I'm salivating. Okay, let's try it. Smells good. That's a nice cookie. That's like a real cookie. The crumble cookies were like not cookies. They were like sugar cookies. This is a cookie. That's shit. That's so good. I can't do it. My tummy hurts. On our final day, we actually decided to try out Friedmans, is that how you say it? Friedmans? For breakfast, and let me tell you, it was absolutely worth it. I got the avocado on toast, and I think I got that with eggs as well, and I also got a bowl of Greek yogurt and granola, and it was the best avocado on toast I've had in my life. I will not lie to you, it was amazing. I would 10 out of 10 recommend. And then we walked over to Williamsburg, and we went to Partner Coffee, and the almond croissant and the cookie here was not good. The cookie kind of just tasted like a scone. Everything kind of just tastes like scones in America, but worse. And then we walked over to a food festival. It was like a kind of like food market festival thing that we accidentally stumbled across, actually. I did not know it was a food festival. It just looked cute from the outside when we were in Williamsburg, so we popped in. I didn't actually eat anything, but my boyfriend got these pork skewers and he said they were so good. To finish off the trip, it really wouldn't be a trip to New York if we didn't go to Los Tacos. This was the location just off Times Square, and it was peak lunch hour, and it honestly was not that busy. It was a little bit busy, but not too bad. And let me tell you, I got the steak and also the chicken tacos on just like a plain flour tortilla, and it was the best tacos I've ever had in my life. Have I ever had soft shell tacos before? No. And would I have it again? Yes, absolutely. I got mine with absolutely everything, with cilantro, salsa, avocado, and lime to squeeze on the side there, and it was the best tacos I've had in my life, and I will never stop thinking about this trip to New York and all the food I ate this week.